Hello everyone and welcome back to Mario Party 9 and wow, this is quite a sight to see. Just all the stars going into this white beacon of light and this really calming music. Quite a nice change of pace. Not really! Yeah, if you go on the main menu and you click up, you basically get to see this. It doesn't really mean much, but I mean, it looks nice, especially since, well, I've changed the settings on my computer, so now the video might be viewed in 720p, and I think it might actually stop my problem with my CPU. I think I might have solved that unintentionally by doing that. So, yeah, I think I'm feeling good today. Hopefully this actually will turn out to be a nice product. But anyways, I'm gonna play as I'm gonna play as Waluigi for this board instead. And I will go with. Well, I'm gonna have War in this board as well. I don't have Shy Guy, Ember. We will have, I guess, the unlikely heroes. But anyways, Bob-omb Factory. All right. Let me just say this. This is probably one of my least favorite boards. Not only knowing the game, but probably in Mario Party in general. This is one of my absolute least favorites. I hate this board. And I know a lot of people who played this game share my sentiment. And it's because, oh man. It's not even that it's just designed badly, it's just, there is one gimmick that really sinks the ship in. Oh, I'm going second this time, alright. There is one thing in this board that just entirely sinks the ship. Rock. I'll explode. Not this first section, it's okay. Wait, so maybe I might take back my statement on one of the worst Mario Party boards ever, because I mean I haven't played all of them, so maybe there might be something worse out there, but I mean, I'd rather not find out. But this first section, we have conveyor belts. If you land them, you'll go in that direction. While I normally say it's a bad thing for some of them, since you can miss out on some mini stars, it can actually be a good thing in some regards. Or since you can go back and pick up some mini stars again, and especially since there are some mini stars on the track as well. But keep in mind, there are also mini stars on the track as well, so you need to be careful of those. But the thing I really am hoping to get before this second section is a 1, 2, 3 dice block or a 0 through 1 dice block, or better yet, just a special slow dice. That would be amazing if I can get one of those before this stage. But he got it, of course. Great. Weird thing is, I don't really seem to get that many dice blocks. At least in this stage, I never seem to get them when I need them. But the big reason why this board more so sucks, because I can't really show it in a multiplayer board, is that, well, you have to play this board in story mode, and I'll be honest, it freaking sucks. Playing this board in story mode really sucks. Because, well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it once we get halfway through this board. I'm actually in a really good spot right now. Jeez. And that's taken away from me. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. I hate you. And I gave it a shot, guys. Thanks, game. I didn't want to do that. Thanks. So I guess I want to say, this game is quite infamous. I mentioned that a bunch of times. One of those big reasons is the minigames. Not the minigames themselves, because many people say they're probably some of the best in the series, even though we're playing one I really don't like. Don't look. Watch the arrows that appear on screen and then quickly look in a different direction than the way they're pointing. Yeah. I don't know what, for some reason, this is just the one mini game where even when I practice this, it was really buggy for some reason, where I was trying to face upwards, it went left for some reason. I have no clue why I did that, but that's what happened when I played this, and it's really frustrating. I hate that that's the case. But anyway, The minigames themselves, aside from my criticism of this one, are mostly fine for most people. Not many people complain about the minigames in this game. The bigger problem is more so the board gameplay. Okay. Hey. Oh wow, I look abnormally! Jeez, I don't know what happened last time, but yeah. Yeah, it's the board gameplay that many people have a problem with. As I said before, or it's pretty much all around the dice. You can make you can have this big... Oh god, shut up, game. You can have this great plan, and to make yourself get... I was facing right! What are you talking about? Look, you can have this great plan, and to help you win the board, but then something ruins anything. I'm just gonna give up at this point. Screw this. I swear to God. I swear I'm going left. Now I mean to go up. I went down. Oh my God. Let me just finish this point of track. Jesus Christ, I'm getting super distracted at the moment. Just because, my God, this minigame does not want to work with me. Well, fine. I hate you too, minigame. But anyways, as I was saying, you can have a great plan, but because of something random, completely random, it can ruin your whole game. Now, normally, that wouldn't be your problem. If anything, yeah, that's just Mario Party in a nutshell. Also, why would that be such a big complaint now? Well, it's the fact that, one, boards are a lot shorter than regular Mario Party, well, the standard Mario Party boards of the past. Those usually took about, say, an hour or two in a standard playthrough of a board usually takes about 1 to 2 hours. A standard board can last about I want to say about 45 minutes to an hour at most. Oh, sir, probably at the very least 30 minutes. It's in. The fact that, well, one, all the items are dice blocks, except for one where you basically choose what dice you choose. It really has a board. I don't know if I explained. Did I explain this one? Or what? I don't remember actually. Did I play this before? But yeah, let's just go there. There. If I explained it before, yeah, I'm not gonna explain it. Just in case if I never did. Well, if I did, then yeah, I won't explain it because that'd be repetitive. But just avoid the stuff. That's all. That's all you gotta do. If you're the Team 3 and just press it. Oh yeah. Normally it wouldn't be a problem except for the fact that all your items are dice blocks except for a custom dice, except for pretty much the slow dice that even then you have to time correctly because that could still screw you over if you get the wrong dice. Nice. The fact that minigames do not come up that often. Sometimes after everyone rolls, you won't get a minigame in if, say, someone lands on a green space or, well, basically lands on a different space that's not a blue space. At least a minigame is not guaranteed to ensue every turn. Granted, there's chances to also get minigames, but more so people hate the fact that, well, minigames are tied to a space. These tend to be more tied to a space or well, more so just generally it's random when you get a minigame in Womp Stomp. Well, I mean, it's the one we're supposed to play in this board, but I don't like it. Yeah, but generally there's that minigames are not guaranteed, so you can't confidently rely on minigames to win a board. Or in that, and also your teammates also, well, not really teammates, but your opponents can dictate how the game goes for you, where you could have a great run. And we even saw this in the last board. You could have a great run, but it could take one person getting something to mess that all up. I mean, granted, again, some would say that's just Mario Party in a nutshell. But I could totally see why that would bug people, and also the fact that well, the boards are a lot smaller. The board we play, yeah, you can miss some of those events. Like I said, I even mentioned you can miss some of those events on accident. You'd have to play the board again if you wanted to see them all. Or if you just wanted to see them again. And if you, out of just curiosity. So that's another thing another thing that people have a problem with. And, I mean, I don't think many people have a problem with bosses, it's just more so this one's kind of bad. Basically, it's choosing 0 through 1, and the problem is just it's very prediction heavy, and you have to really hope that you have to really try and outmaneuver your opponents, but that's easier said than done if you ask me. It's really hard to try and outmaneuver AI. It's ridiculous, especially with this one. Excuse me, because yeah, you could just be like Shy Guy, where you could just get crushed for the entire game and not even get a chance to get anything. It's probably one of the worst things about this minigame is that can happen to you. I'm actually gonna go for 1. I don't think everyone's gonna go for it. Okay, 3. So Birdo's getting crushed. All right, that's fine. Alright, so that means I get the first hit. And so I might be able to get the last. I might be able to. And if Wario gets the hit, then well, it doesn't matter. I'll still win. Yep, still win. We both got first place. I'm totally cool with that. I'm totally fine with that. As long as I get first. And dang, I was actually about to check if if both their winning animations looked well. Wow, both their animations actually look really good together. I'm not gonna lie. Like with how they're both pointing their fingers. That looks really nice. I like it. And of course, I'm still name dropped, even though it probably really should have been Waluigi and Wario, since well, we both got first. Oh well, no big deal. Whatever. It's nothing. But now we get to the real problem, and more so a problem with a lot of the boards in this game. You see that bomb sign over there? Well, the thing is, when you pass by it, god dang it, I didn't want to 6. A bomb will be on the vehicle. And after you move 10 spaces, the bomb's going to go off. And I got an unlucky space. Of course I would. And then it plays this really humiliating music. Just, dear God, I like the song, but man, this feels humiliating. The weird thing is, I always seem to see people get a low number on this. Like, so I feel like you tend to get a higher odds of getting a 1 or 2 in this one. So at the very least, it's not that bad. I've rarely seen anyone gotten a 5 in this on a unlucky space. That is incredibly rare. I've never seen that happen. But regardless of that, this is a gimmick that can lead to a lot of problems. Just because you could be set up to a point where, say, someone has a slow dice block, they could set it all the way to where there's only 1 space left. It's a, what if that person who's going next doesn't have a slow dice, doesn't have any dice blocks to defend themselves, no 0 through 1s, or it could be like this. Never mind, he didn't get it, where, say Shy Guy got a 0, what could I have done to avoid the bomb? Nothing. And the worst part is, we got the bad path, so not only are we gonna have more chances to lose stars, but there's also going to be another bomb on here. And by the way, at the almost there point, spoilers, there is another bomb over there. There are 3 of these things, and they are completely unavoidable. Well, except for this one, on that one, except for the next one, we could potentially avoid it, but I'm not going to hold my breath. And also we got peer pressure, which, by the way, is luck-based, so might as well not even explain it. Man, we are just getting a lot of minigames I don't like. I think this probably might be my personal least favorite, just because, yeah, this one just sucks. And it's completely luck-based. At least Mecha Choice, I at least like the aesthetic, and I at least feel like I have the illusion of choice. It's at the very least, I feel like I have the illusion of choice in that one. Oh, and even then, I could buddy with someone. I could buddy up with someone, and so that way I could at least gain something, even if I lose. Here, doesn't really matter what happens. Doesn't really matter. And by the way, if someone's gonna say that, oh yeah, depending on how these things are moving, that tells you if it's an urchin or not. Warning, it doesn't. Believe me, I've tried that many times to see, maybe that might work. No, it does not. No, because sometimes what you think might be a Chief Chief is actually an urchin, and what you might think is an urchin is a Chief Chief. So for instance, this, if it actually shows up, that depends. No, it didn't. Okay. Yeah, but even if it moves like this, you'd think it'd be a Chief Chief. Every time. Okay, never mind. That these are both urchins. Never mind. Wario is one. By the way, that's another thing I don't like about this one. One, if you're the last person standing, yeah, it's basically a free win. When if you get lucky. It reminds me a lot of Cut from the Team in Mario Party 8. At least in this one, it's not a battle game. Thank God. Well, actually, correction. No, it's not a battle game. There's a chance it could be a battle game. And because, oh yes, you can get luck-based games in the battle for half your mini stars thing. Yeah. It's freaking stupid. Stupid, and I feel bad for anyone who's ever lost a game because they got battle for half their mini stars and they got that game. It's stupid. And I like this game. I will defend it. I don't think it's as bad as many people say. I honestly don't think it's as bad as many people say. But there are things that really bug me about this game. And believe me, a lot of its issues are really just things I think probably it couldn't have been seen in hindsight. Like really, I think these are really issues that really no one could have predicted. Really could predict it, and it really depends on whoever's playing the game, because someone might not have these things happen to them all the time, or someone can have these things happen to them all the time. And normally it wouldn't be that bad in a normal Mario Party game, but here you really don't got a choice, and again. When it comes down to luck, and when it feels like a loss is not even your own fault, it really blows. It really makes losing and trying to play the game feel a lot harder than it should. That's really my big complaint with 9, if I'm gonna be honest. I think this part and probably the next one, I might be a little more negative and probably saying more of its issues, because this is really the board that really pronunciates Mario Party 9's issues, in my opinion. This is really the board that pronunciates it. And the worst thing about this board is playing it through story mode. Playing it through story mode sucks. It sucks. Especially if you're lucky enough to say it's basically one-on-one, where basically you only have to fight one opponent. And also Fungus Frenzy, basically memorize and pound on the block. Yeah. There you go. But basically, you have to just beat one person. It shouldn't be that hard, unless you get bombed at the very end of the stage. Because believe me, that happens a lot, where you lose by no fault of your own, and then just randomly, oh look, you got unlucky enough to deal with the bomb. I guess I'll lose then and have to replay the board. Or then go through the Womp fight again. And which, by the way, with 2 people, really, really sucks. And I mentioned the problem with how someone could get constantly stun locked and get no points for that fight. Yeah, it's the most common in that version of the fight. Where I swear, either you get stun locked or your AI opponent gets stun locked. It sucks. And by the way, I might as well mention, this is also the second board you play. This is right after Toad Road, where everything honestly feels perfectly fine. It's a very great tutorial book, where there's no real gimmick to mess you up aside from Bowser, which makes sense because it's Bowser. And it's a very simple board that teaches you a lot of mechanics. This one just feels a lot more. Just feels like it throws you into the deep end and punishes you. Screw that. I'm not choosing either of these. One I don't know how to control for life, and the other is completely luck based. So yeah, screw it. We're going with this. Just shake and press A and B. That's all you need to know. No, and I'm gonna win this because the AI sucks at this. Because quite literally, just look at this. Yeah, this is just sad. I'm gonna be honest. This is so sad. I don't even do anything. Just do that. Yeah, and I win just like that. I did nothing for a couple seconds, and I still win. Kind of sad if I'm being honest. But that's what really annoys me. At least for it just throws you into the deep end, and with a really punishing gimmick that isn't fun to deal with, even if you don't get it self-destructed on. It's not fun. It really isn't fun to deal with at all. In story mode, yeah, where you have to win, and it just makes it even worse. Because, I mean, yeah, normal party game, you just win or lose, no big deal. Story mode, you have to win, and if you don't have say, a regular Mario character on your team, with you, it's not, you're just gonna have to keep playing that board over and over and over until you just get lucky enough to win. And to be fair, Mario Party is luck. Mario Party is luck. I will probably say that for every single Mario Party. There is always luck in every one of these games, no matter what. What? Really? Alright, let's see what you're in for. Bowser's Revolution! Everybody's mini stars are. Uh-oh. I'm gonna even out the number of mini stars everyone has. Okay, I mean, this screws me over, but I'm actually not that mad about it, actually, in 3 stars for yourself. Thanks. Everybody has 11 mini stars left. Well, left, but 11 mini stars. Well, this is a very low-scoring game, and Shy Guy is just gonna get the lead. Oh, thank God. Yes! I'm the captain! Well, not for this, but for the next part, I'm gonna be captain. Thank God! Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm gonna be capped for this next event. You know what? I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that. You'll see why after this. You will very much see why. But yeah, remember how I was saying there's a lot of luck relying on this board? Yeah, this is a luck-based captain event. Side by side zone. So Side Guy chooses where we go. He's putting himself there. Wario's there. Watch me be 3. Never mind, I'm last. And depending on what you roll, you might land on the question mark spaces, you might not. And the great thing about it is, yeah, it moves these, so I'm gonna get nothing this game unless Wario rolls a 2. I'm gonna get nothing, literally nothing. If he doesn't roll a 2, yeah, I get nothing. So now I'm back in last. And by the way, I had no control. I didn't even roll. Shy Guy chose this for me. See, Wario got all of them. I got completely nothing. I don't mind luck-based stuff in Mario Party, but this is ridiculous. I mean, on one hand, I'm glad I'm in last, but at the same time, it's stupid. I just don't. Just the luck in this required in this board just infuriates me. See, there is such a thing as too much luck for a board. And this is the board that really speaks to me. As much as I want to say no, I'm gonna say yes because I'm in last place. Please, I really would love to say no, but I'm gonna say yes as much as I don't want to do it. And look at that, there's one more bomb. Of course there is. Why would I expect anything else? And you know what? I'm actually expecting not to go again. I'm expecting that to be my last turn. I'm not expecting to go again. I am not expecting to go again. 1 through 10. That's great, but I'm not expecting to go again. I highly doubt I will be able to go again. And yeah, she's using it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go again. So this dice block's literally not gonna be worthless. And just this last stretch, I hate it so much. Just so many bad memories of getting to the end and the AI making it so that it's one space left and I have to take the fall. It's one of the worst feelings you could possibly have, because it's literally all your dreams just being crushed. And also battle for half your mini stars. I don't think this will be as game breaking as the last time we did this, but still, 52. Okay, that's pretty much a boss battle. Well, end game boss battle. So I don't know. And hey, I at least get to pick. And ooh, yes! Thank God. I don't want to play either of these. Sky Jinx. Let's go. Oh, thank God. I do not want to play any of the others. Basically, it's like playing a Mario game, actually. The run and jump and try to get to the end first, but make sure you don't die 3 times or else game over. And with master computers, yeah, you want to stay ahead of them as much as possible. At least at the very end, you want to stay ahead of them as much as possible, because it is very unlikely they will die 3 times. Normally the AI is really bad at this, but master is a different story where they may die once or twice, but they will never die enough to where they're completely out of the game, so you need to be careful. You need to be careful when going against these guys. Eyes on master. It's a bit of a hassle, but thankfully I should be able to win. I should be able to win this. There we go! First place! Wario and Shy Guy, and then Birdo takes last. I'm not sure if this is actually going to be enough to even get me to guarantee first. I don't really think it is. I mean, Wario's going to go next, so he's going to have to take the bomb. But oh, he's keeping 1 mini star for himself. Dang, he's kept 4 mini stars for himself. We just have a Bowser totem for how many mini stars he's kept. But I don't even think I'm going to be in first from this. No, I am by 2, and Wario's going to take the fall. You know, unless we go back. There's always a chance. Oh, never mind. Well, I was right about my prediction about not going again, so I got all these great dice blocks, but didn't even get to use them. Why is this section so short? We deal with Bowser again. Oh my God! Come on! I don't want to deal with him anymore. And also, Shy Guy got to choose the boss twice. I just realized that. Oh, this could. Oh, dang! The stars he just got. Now he's losing them again. And Birdo's getting some. Okay, so... Okay, no, I do have to worry about Birdo now, but I'm more worried about Shy Guy, maybe? Because I think he has 29. Oh, wait, no. That was Wario. Never mind. That was Wario, and then he lost this, so... Okay, yeah, it's Wario and well, not Wario, but Birdo and Shy Guy, so I have to win this. Okay, yeah, especially Shy Guy, because he gets to choose the boss. And, man, that's 2 times in a row where the same person got to choose the boss. Awesome. And you know what? I'm actually kind of hoping we don't get this one. I'm really hoping we don't. Please don't. Oh, let me get this one. But I'd actually prefer he doesn't. Oh, we could do this one. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to do a repeat later on when I show off all the mini games. But I'm cool with getting this again, even though it kind of takes away all the tension. So, hooray, I guess. I don't know how to feel, because this just feels really anticlimactic. Because last time, I mean, I really just wanted to do this, but I really just wanted to do it just because, well, it made sense for the area this time. Start! And not so much. I guess it mostly just doesn't feel exciting because it's been such a low-scoring game thanks to the stupid bombs. In that, well, I was as much as it would have been torturous, I wouldn't have minded going through King Bob-omb's fight, but It's their choice. Shy Guy chose this. Don't blame me. Don't blame me for playing the game, please. Don't dislike me, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry the AI wasn't good enough. I'm sorry. See, I got things we need to do. I can't always keep doing guest recordings. I'm sorry. I can't always do that.
Finish.
But yeah, it looks like I won again, I guess. I mean, I don't know how to feel about this victory, because, I mean, one, I was kind of complaining a lot about the board, A, and B, this was just really, just the ending was really anticlimactic. Because most of it happened to the AI, not necessarily me. Me as much. I mean, there was the Bowser Revolution, which, I mean, I've rarely seen before. Well, I rarely ever see it in this game. But nothing really much happens aside from the stupid bombs. I don't know, man. Either way, I guess I'll just take my victory on this stage. It does look really... Oh, wow, Burrow got it again? Okay, then. Okay, maybe I actually might want to be afraid. She might actually win this if she gets all 3. I might eat my words. Okay, never mind, but this background does look really cool. I'm kind of sad you don't get to see it that much. Because, well, that last section is so short, and again, it just deals with a stupid bomb. I'm just glad to be done with this board, and I'm glad it just went smoothly. Even if well, it kind of felt anticlimactic at the end. At least I won, and also, well, nothing too bad happened to me. So, you know what? Just take the win. I mean, Waluigi's definitely taking the win. He's definitely happy about that. Okay, no, I would have been fine. Oh, wait, no, if Birdo got the last one, I would have lost by 1 star. Okay, that would have been, even if I lost, that would have been a little funny. At least in hindsight. Alright, now that I know that I won, that could have been the case. Probably would have been incredibly angry if that happened. I probably would have been incredibly angry. But yeah, it was just so low. I mean, I'm happy we got Bowser Revolution, I got the slow dice block, but I didn't even get to use either of them. So I'm kind of a little disappointed about that. I'm more so disappointed that I got that and I never got a chance to use either. Wow, only 6! Only 6 on the route, which I think was literally the beginning. I didn't get a single star after that. That was amazing. Let me tell you, that's amazing. 66 in the minigames, 9 from lost the minigames, 17 in events. Yeah, I was probably the bomb. And 3 in an event. I only got 3 in an event. That's wow. So pretty much I'm only 3. That's amazing. No lucky spaces for anyone. 2 unlucky spaces by me and Wario. 3 spins. So where did Birdo get 2? Where did Birdo get 2? I'm sure she got 1, but when the heck did she get 2? I did get the event. Right, did show off the conveyor belt. Got the shuffle space. 3 Bowsers. Yeah, so yeah, the same person got the boss twice. Nice. And he got the cabin event as well. I didn't even realize that. No forward or backward spaces. I'm surprised. Usually, that's what maybe that's why it was so calm, because we didn't even get a single one of those at all. Huh. That actually might explain a lot. 2 verses from Shy Guy. 1 through 3 for Wario. A battle from me. No Bowser Jr. spaces again. Really? I really want to show one of those off in a board because they're really cool. Yeah, I would have been able to use 3, but Burrow got, wow, 4. Jesus. I was stuck with the normal dice for the entire game. That is disgusting. Ugh. But at least the board's over. At the very least. It's over, and I don't have to play through it again. So thank God. But that's gonna do it again. I'm not really upset with how the board went. It just feels a little anticlimactic because it just went so well. well in that, well, I didn't really get to do much of anything. I pretty much got the spin space, said yes to Bowser, and then everything else happened to Birdo and Wario. Warren, I just win by battle for half your mini-stars again. I mean, it was funny the first time. I hope I don't have that be the case every time. Because, I mean, it's nice, but I don't want that to be the only way that I win, especially with how it was such a low-scoring game. And that, well, the boss fight wasn't really a crazy boss, and it was just a repeat. It was an easy one, too, where the AI kind of sucks at it, so... a little anticlimactic, but... I should be happy. Besides, the next board, while it does share the problem with Bob-omb Factory with being luck-based, you can actually avoid it! You can actually avoid the gimmick. Like, entirely. It's just more so the gimmick sucks, but you can at least avoid it. And I'm very happy about that, so... next time, we will be going through Boo's Horror Castle. Alright. See you guys then.